What's good with y'all, man? Guys, listen up. I know why you here. Okay. You feeling that she's pulling away? I'm gonna give you exactly what you need to hear on this video, man. So make sure you stick around for this whole thing. I'm explaining to you why you don't need to make this one mistake. All right, it's gonna translate into other mistakes, which will literally cause you to lose the girl. All right, that's what we're trying to avoid here. All right, y'all follow me on IG, check the links in the description, but turn on notifications, bro. Let's get into this. All right, so just had a conversation with a guy, and this is the general gist of what's going on. Anytime there's something that I know many men experience and they make this mistake, I know I need to bring this to the fold. I know I need to bring this to everybody. All right, so the number one thing you need to do is stop all negative thought. Okay, right now your brain is racking. You're over here contemplating, okay, what's she doing? If she's pulling away, she's starting to pull her time away from you. You're starting to wonder where she's spending this time, who she's spending this time with. All these negative thoughts are going through your head. Okay, we need to cease this. Stop this. You're perpetuating this into the atmosphere. So anytime she's around you, when you finally see her or when you guys finally get up together, now all of a sudden becomes a chase on your end. It becomes a please don't leave me, or never say anything like that. Now I know one guy I talked to a while ago, not this particular one I'm referring to, but guy I talked to a while ago. Now the scarcity was just at an all-time high with him. This is what you must avoid. Anytime you are in a position as a man, and women don't understand this. This is why it's important for her to like you more, be interested in you more than vice versa, than you to her. Because
I like guys that don't like me, and when they start liking me, I don't like them, and it's really sad. It's weird, but unless I really like them, then I'll still like them. But I like when guys act like they don't like me and don't act interested. You know what I'm saying?
We're not fickle. Okay, men are not fickle like that. If a girl is showing high interest, genuinely, we find that attractive. Men that do that, she can find that attractive one day, the next morning, no. At lunchtime, maybe a little bit. Dinner time, no. She wants you to be different guys at different particular times. So stop over pursuing. She's pulling away time from you. I need to try to see her more. I need to try to get more of her time. Let me request more of her time. Two things wrong with that, folks. Number one, you're requesting. What the hell is that? Why should you need to request to be with a woman? Why should you need to request that? You should be that guy that she wants to spend time with. You're going in the opposite direction of being that guy when you're requesting, when you're begging, when you're trying to force things. Biggest mistake men make, you try to force it more. We think, and this is just our mindset, guys, so I'm not beating anybody up, but we cannot operate this way. A lot of times we like to push our logical way of thinking onto women. That is not how they think, guys. They don't think like that. They think with feelings, okay? As bizarre as that sounds, because it's ever changing. You don't know if she's gonna wake up on the wrong side of the bed one day and you're not the guy that she's wanting you to be at that particular time, so she's mad at you, right? Don't put too much stock into making sure you're the perfect guy all the time, because it's not gonna happen. The best thing you can do is focus on yourself. Focus on yourself. She wants to pull time away from you. You feel her pulling back. All right, well, you should take that as a wake-up call for yourself, a reality check. It seems like I've fallen off a little bit. I guess my frame has slipped. That's what you should be thinking in your head. My frame has slipped, right? I'm not acting like the guy that I was in the beginning. Always recall your demeanor, your expressions, the energy you had between you two, right? Always recall those times. Recall when she was the one that was trying to get around you. Hey, are you free at this time? When women hit you up with that, right? When she's all over you, she's sparking physical touch first. You remember how nonchalant you were and those things just happened? They miraculously got attracted to you, and you're like, well, what am I doing? Exactly. What were you doing? Nothing. You weren't chasing, you weren't pursuing. She was just vibing, and then she wanted some of your energy. When you're forcing something because you feel her pulling away, you think, oh, let me press the issue, let me press the matter. And don't even come at her like, oh, so I see you're pulling away. And blah. See, you don't do that, guys. You shouldn't communicate verbally that, because it makes you seem weak. Makes you, literally puts you on the map as you don't know what the hell you're doing. You might not have been that guy from the jump. So what you're going to focus on is action. You take all this energy that you're trying to put into forcing something, pursuing and chasing her more, which is going to literally push her away, and you take that, put it into your action of getting back to the guy that you know you are and that you were from the jump, the guy that she was attracted to, the guy that she fell in love with, etc., fell in like with, whatever you want to put on that, man. It's all the same notion, because as soon as you start doing that, now you're attracting, see, everything is energy, guys. Now you're attracting her back to you. It's only a matter of time until it reaches a certain level before she's like, damn, I am missing him, right? Damn, what? I need to spend more time with him. You want her coming up with that, right? You want her getting that realization through just you being who you are. Guys, when we're talking about attracting what you desire in your life, whether it's women, whether it's wealth, whatever it is, you have to be ready for it, right? You always have to be ready for it. So it's no point in wasting energy trying to pursue and chase. No, take all that, put it inside of you, bro. Pause. It needs to be inside of you. You need to be working on yourself so that she starts to see that man, and now she's gravitating towards you again. And it always works this way. It always works this way. Fellas, never do anything that makes you come off as weak, uncertain, questioning motives. Never do that. Never do that. Unfortunately, that's not the way this works. And guys, the thing about that, right? The next thing on that is the reason why the interest is getting lower. The reason why she's pulling away. Maybe the mystery is gone, right? Guys, this is the time for you to switch things up. It's time to switch things up. It's time to be brand new, right? And the thing about women is they will gladly accept a brand new version of you because they're so used to switching their frame up all the time. They change at the hour. So you might as well introduce a new self, right? A new version of yourself. And really all it is going back to what it was from the beginning. She will still take that as a brand new guy. She will still take that as a refresher of energy that she wants to gravitate towards. It always works out that way. And she'll never understand why, but it's just like you are acting in what you're supposed to be. You're acting in your frame and what you need to be as a man. It's like you just hit the reset button. Literally, you just hit reset. That's all you need to do. Don't dwell on the past mistakes you just made. We got to move forward from here, bro. We got to move forward now. It's time to move forward. All right, well, the interest dip, she's been pulling away. What can I do now? All we're focusing on is correcting actions. Were you too needy at some point? Have you been spending too much time with her? See, this is where it starts to fall off, guys. You don't want to spend too much time with women, especially when you're first starting to deal with them, first starting to talk to them. It needs to be at a once a week thing. She needs to initiate more than once. If she's initiating that more than once, then that's fine. There are going to be times where you do have to mix in, okay, I'm too busy right now, or you know what, I'm handling something right now. I'll be there a little bit later. Something to continuously keep them in the loop of trying to direct energy back towards you. This is what this is all about. A brand new guy, you're not really brand new, bro. In all logical sense, we're not being brand new. We're just going back to our roots and what we need to be as men. And it's easy to lose that. See, the only way you lose that is when you get caught up in her energy. Her energy, you got to be able to bask in it, let it flow all over you. If you know what I'm saying, that means a few things, right? That means a few things because it's about not getting lost in the sauce. She has to be able to be feminine And your masculinity has to be able to handle that and also continuously be who you are meant to be. That's what it's all about. And then you can start talking about adding plates or more women, right? But you can't, if you can't even handle one, how can you expect to handle a few? And more so than that, if you're really trying to be the best version of yourself, where these women do want to be with you and are attracted to you, do you really have time to deal with more than two? How can you introduce more to the fold if you can't even deal with one and maintain your frame and your masculinity around that one? You get lost in the sauce. She's losing interest in you. You already losing the mystery and the interest when you've only been with the girl for a couple weeks. That can't happen. Think about maintaining this. Think about why divorces are filed. Think about this stuff by women. By women. Oh, I'm just not. It's really, I'm telling you what it really is. It's a super petty reason why relationships end on the woman's. They just not interested anymore. They right. The mystery's gone. It's not exciting to her anymore. Right. It's a petty reason. It's because you get too comfortable, bro. You got too comfortable. You never get comfortable. Avoid getting comfortable. Avoid letting that femininity get you weak. Let it be all over you, right? Enjoy it, have fun, but always check yourself back in to masculinity. Always maintain who you are as a man. It's a never ending struggle for weak men to balance that out. It's a never ending struggle because there's not going to be a time where it's just leveled off and you're cool. That's not to stress you guys out, but it's maintain, bro. Maintain. Switch things up. Switch it. She needs to be chasing you, time with you. She wants to be with you, not the other way around.